Hey everybody, Suz here. Welcome back to one of our keto cooking videos. I'm sure I am probably just really late to the game, but this week we tried making twisted bacon in the oven for the first time, and it was a huge hit. So I want to show you how to make twisted bacon in the oven too. So to get started, I took a pound of bacon. Now this is not the most keto friendly bacon ever. This is just a pound of regular Kirkland's bacon, not the premium or anything like that. You can see on the back it says 0 carbs for 2 pieces of bacon, but you can also see in the ingredients that it does have a little bit of sugar in it. Normally when I am cooking bacon, I try to get uncured bacon that is truly carb free, but that is very expensive and more difficult to find. So for this recipe, we are just using this as I was trying it out. And then I am using this awesome baking oven rack that my daddy bought me, and I love it. I will try to find a link to it down below. It's truly non-stick, and this cooking grate in the top of it works perfectly for this recipe. If you don't have something similar to this, you could definitely line a baking sheet with parchment or non-stick foil, cook your bacon on that, and then remove it off of it to let the grease drain after you've cooked it. But I found that this was just easier and gave me a better result for what I was looking for. And then to twist our bacon, I'm just gonna take it one piece at a time and kind of hold one end of it down on my baking rack, and then we're just gonna twist the other side until it's tight, almost like a cheese straw. And then I'm going to put it over here on the edge as close as I can, because as I said, this was my first attempt at this, and I wanted to make sure that I could fit all of my bacon onto the same pan. The biggest thing you want to make sure of when you're making any bacon in the oven is that your baking sheet has a pretty deep lip on it, so that your bacon grease doesn't go all into your oven and you get a grease fire or anything like that. So I'm just going to repeat this process over and over here, and I'm just going to show you a couple of examples so you can see the different ways you can do it. You can totally just twist it both sides at once, or you can hold one end down and twist it, but I found that the bacon stayed together pretty well. And these first few I did a little bit tighter than I did the last ones. Now, after I have those all lined up on the pan, you can see here, some are tighter, some are looser. I'm gonna throw this whole thing into a preheated oven. I did 400 degrees, and I found that, and I also am putting it on top of an old beat up rusted baking sheet just so I can double make sure, because I wasn't quite sure how much grease would actually come out of the bacon. Putting this whole thing into a preheated 400 degree oven, I did exactly 30 minutes. Here is the result when it came out. You can see the bacon looks like it had a dance party here, and it kind of jumped around a little bit. So I just let it sit like this, probably about 5 minutes out of the oven to let any more of that bacon grease drip out, and then I removed it to some paper towels to kind of soak up any of the rest of it before plating it up. And as you can see here, with it all plated, it makes an awesome presentation if you're doing a brunch for people, or you know, even at your family breakfast. My toddlers loved it. It was a super hit with my kids. And I'm always a fan of like really crunchy, crisp bacon, like almost burnt bacon. And I even really liked this. It felt like just the right combination of a mixture between like Canadian bacon and regular bacon, or like side of lean. I don't know. It was like eating little fluffy clouds of bacon, if that makes any sense at all, with crispy edges. My husband, Ellie, said that, you know, he had never had bacon like this before, but now that he has, he kind of feels like that's how bacon should be made. And what I'll also say is, because it holds in so much more of the fat than when you fry it normally flat, it left me more satiated. And my husband too. Like a couple hours later after we ate some of the bacon, we're like, wow, I don't even feel hungry like I normally would. And I really think it was from all of the fat left in the bacon. So if you've never tried it this way, give it a shot, see what you think. I think I'm gonna try it again and let it cook even maybe like 10 minutes longer even, and see if I can get some crunchy twisted bacon. But this was really good, and it's just a really unique texture to it. So I can see why it's been such a viral kind of TikTok bacon trend. Happy holidays to everyone. We will see you in 2022. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that button and join the crew. Bye, y'all.